population like my opponents, they are just giving a few tax and remittance, and they come here and saying we are doing this, we are doing that. They are ready to take 100 things from the government, but then they are not ready to give just only one thing. They are so self-centered. They are just working for their personal development. They are not working for the country's development. In our democracy, we must have a partnership of labor, of business, and of course, government. Assalamu alaikum, everyone. Esteemed judges, respectable host and audience, my lovely team member and my worthy opponent, I would like to thank you all to be here today and give your precious time to hear me out. Today we gather here, you all know, to debate on a motion that what is the main factor behind the country's development. Is it government or population? I and my whole team members strongly believe that government is million times the main factor behind the country's development. Before diving into my main topic, I want to clear some misconception and answer some of question of my opponents. But I am so impressed by all my opponents. Their points and their argument are so full. It is just full like a balloon full of carbon dioxide, which is actually full, but ultimately it is harmful for not only for the human being but also for the environment, animals, and as well as atmosphere. So we must stay out from this kind of dangerous and toxic thing. So for my opponent's kind information, Tesla is not a vehicle car, it's a high branded car. You firstly know that what is actually Tesla. Okay, and then you say that Elon Musk is inventing various things. For your kind information, the government is creating the opportunity to Elon Musk. The government has the power to remove anything, anywhere. Last, you were saying that we are giving the false information. For your kind information, I think that I am here to, if you think that I'm here to fill my speech with a fancy word, I'm here to change the way how you are. So now I want to move to my main argument. I want to share some activities that only a government do for the development of a country. Firstly, international relationship. Government maintain international relationship through a variety of diplomatic, economical, political, and cultural strategies. Government establish direct relationship with individual countries through diplomatic, ambassador, and consultant. Ambassador and diplomatic negotiate treaties, resolve disputes, and represent their national interests. The government also participate in international organizations like the WTO, World Trade Organization, African Union. They also take part on regional group to address global and regional issues. On the other hand, our honorable judges, what does the population, like my opponents, what they do? They take the advantage from the international relationship, and after taking the advantages from that international relationship that has made by the government, they put allegation to the government because they have a very extraordinary talent on putting allegation to the government, because but they don't think that they don't have the capability or the right to put their interests, their needs in front of international relationship. Now my next point is investment in science and technology. This activity only a government do for the development of a country. Investment in science and technology by the government is a crucial driver of economy, national security, and social advancement. Government does direct funding on educational sector, research institution, and private sector. Government established research centers focusing on a specific field like biotechnology, artificial intelligence, and space exploration. CER and European Organization for Nuclear Research is one of them. On the other hand, the USA government fund agencies like NASA, NIH, and NSF, the government is doing direct funding on this organization, and this organization is a great matter that this organization is not only working for their country's development, they are also working worldwide. As they have the support of government directly, they are doing this kind of job. On the other hand, the population, like my opponents, they are just giving a few tax and remittance, and they come here and saying we are doing this, we are doing that. They are ready to take 100 things from the government, but they are not ready to give just only one thing. They are so self-centered. They are just working for their personal development. They are not working for the country's development. Now my next point is taxation and remittance. Taxation and revenue management is a crucial driver of economic frameworks, and revenue management is the main factor behind a country's resource agencies to develop a country's value. The government work together in the sake of a country's development, and they share their national interest in international area. They arrange the revenue management in a stable area to protect to only for the development of a country. But they are taking that, they are giving the tax, they are giving the remittance, the government taking the tax and remittance for the development of a country. They are saying just like na baap bara na bhaiya sabse bada rupaiya. They are just only here to fill their pockets with money. They are not ready to give anything to the country, but still they are saying that the population are the main factor behind a country's development. Now my answer to the opponents: our current population growth trends unstable for the future generation. If taxation is removed sustainability, then how you propose fund for the critical condition like healthcare, education, and national defense. Lastly, I want to say that the government is the main factor behind a country's development because it provides leadership and direction to our country, to our nation. But you don't understand that government is the main factor behind a country's development because you don't have the brain on your right place that you could understand that government is the main factor behind a country's development. Thank you all for having your patience. Assalamu alaikum.